With us now is Scott Tranter, my friend. He's the data science director for our partners at Decision Desk HQ. And I want to start by saying, well done. Well done. Good looking out on Tuesday. That was really impressive. And DDHQ was again the first to call the presidency. It's beautiful, baby. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
Well done. Okay, so here's the idea. Here's what we want to do for you. We want to talk about the House of Representatives. I don't know why we're in the Senate. We should start with, obviously, the House of Representatives. Come with me and we'll see a world of pure imagination. And here it is. So close. So close. The Republicans are so close. But I see that 20% hanging on for Democrats. What's happening?
Well, there's about 10 seats left to call. We're 80% sure it's going to go to the GOP. 3 seats are going to be coming up in the next 72 hours. California 41, California 45, Arizona 6, maybe a Colorado 8, maybe an Alaska. Don't remember all those letters. Just remember a lot of the GOP is favoring a lot of them, and they just need to win 2 of those to get to the majority.
So the odds are good.
Odds are very good.
But the goods are odd, as they would say. I want to zoom in. You mentioned, so a lot of these are out west because they have a lot of mail ballots out west, and they take a long time to get everything counted. But I want to talk about one that you mentioned. Okay, so this is the this goes from Palm Springs out in the desert, and then it comes into Riverside County and has some more metropolitan kind of LA energy on the west side of that. This is a rematch, and look how close it was last time. So this is closer than it was last time in a race that was very tight. Is that why this is so hard to call?
It is, it is. And look, Will Rollins, the challenger, he actually raised more than Ken Calvert, the incumbent. And Ken Calvert is a cardinal in the Appropriations Committee. He can raise a lot of money.
Yeah.
That's why this one's so close. I'd rather be Ken Calvert right now than Will Rollins, but we've got to see. It looks like Riverside County is going to give us votes on Veterans Day. That's how important they look at this race, and they're going to work for us tomorrow, and we might have enough to project it then.
Do you hear that, America? He's hinting. He's hinting. I feel a Monday house call coming on, but who knows? And here's why, by the way, the district gets more and more competitive for Republicans, which is despite Republican gains with Hispanic voters, this is still a plurality Hispanic district, which makes it tough.
Close to Coachella, too, where Donald Trump went to that rally where everyone's like, why is he there? This could be one of the ways that helped him.
Maybe it's all the psilocybin is slowing down the count. I don't know. Okay, so now you know what I want to talk about, and I don't know whether you want to talk about it or not.
I do.
We have to talk about it. We've got to talk about the United States Senate.
Yep.
And how daggone gray Pennsylvania is. It's so gray, Scott. Why is Pennsylvania still not called?
Here's why. Look, this race is very close. McCormick, after Cambria County was finished counting yesterday, has a 41,000 vote lead. That's pretty commanding.
Yeah.
So what we know about Pennsylvania is they have anywhere from 90 to 120,000 provisional ballots. Could be more, could be less. There's not an official statewide count. And if Casey wins those by Fetterman's margin, Fetterman won those provisional ballots in 2022, he's got a real shot of winning.
Look at this. Look at this here. So 156,726 estimated votes remaining. That's not a small number of votes. So to all the Republicans who are yelling at me, and I assume you, and saying, call Pennsylvania, that's a lot of vote. Where's the vote? Allegheny County?
Allegheny.
Metro Philadelphia? Are those Republican areas?
They are not Republican areas.
They are not Republican areas. So leave Scott Tranter alone. He did he and his team did a very, very good job. And it was a real pleasure to work with you. And it felt great on election night to be up there knowing that I had you guys backing me up. That felt great. Well done.
Appreciate it.
Well done. I appreciate you. Scott, we thank you. Okay. Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.